SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation video, and this time I am doing an apartment for an alien family, which I am so excited about, so excited to share it with you guys. It's something that I talked about in my last video, and it's an idea that I've had for a while and just haven't had the right idea or inspiration, I guess you could say, to put it together. So yeah, I got to thinking about what I wanted to build because it had been a while since I had even opened my game because the last couple of weekends have just been crazy busy for us. So yeah, I was like, you know what, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, so I'm just going to open my game, find the right apartment, and just start building, and hopefully it comes together. And yeah, I like what I do, and I really do like it. I built it in the arts district. You can see at the top left hand screen the address. I can't see it right now because it's just too small, but yeah, I think it came together really nicely. It's pretty clinical, which was what I was going for. I did want it to look really clean and quite modern, but I did want it to look lived in. Like, I wanted this family, like, I wanted it to be like a family of aliens that lived here, and it only has 2 bedrooms, so the kids' bedroom just has 1 single bed, but originally I did want to have like a toddler, like kind of nursery alien room, but I just really didn't feel like there was the right kind of toddler stuff. Like, I didn't like the toddler bed for an alien, so I ended up just going for an older kid. So you will see a high chair in here for a little while, but I get rid of it when I decide that there won't be a toddler. But obviously you could have whatever family. They don't even have to be aliens if you didn't want it to, but I did try to make it look as kind of futuristic as I possibly could. So it's like a futuristic apartment, alien apartment, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I used a lot of debug items, like the pictures of space and stuff from the microscope, and then, you know, the crystals and things like that. So hopefully you guys will like it. I also used a couple of the mannequins in the bedrooms to have like their space suits on there, because maybe they don't need them all the time. Maybe they only need them certain times, so they have them to put on whenever. Because usually when I have played with aliens, I don't dress them in their actual alien outfits all the time. I only do it for sometimes, depending on the kind of aliens I'm playing with. I used to play with aliens a lot when I first got the game. I thought they were so cool and so different, and I even like downloaded a bunch of alien builds from the gallery and played like an alien world, I think in Willow Creek, which is kind of weird because everything in the distance is like pretty like traditional and almost kind of southern looking in my opinion. So yeah, that was kind of interesting, but a lot of fun. I've also played in Oasis Springs with aliens too, because I think that makes a little bit more sense, especially on the more deserty side of Oasis Springs. But yeah, I realized that I don't think I've ever actually done a build for an alien, and I remember when I first got into The Sims, there was a bunch of builds on YouTube, which was one of the things that first got me interested in watching builds on YouTube, was watching people build houses for aliens, and yeah, so yeah, I just don't think I've ever built one myself. And then I also realized that I don't think I've seen anybody do an apartment for aliens, which maybe I just missed it or have forgotten. If you guys know anybody that's done any alien builds for apartments, let me know so I can watch them, because I can't think of any. So yeah, I thought it would be a really fun idea to do. And do you guys play with aliens? Do you like them? I think aliens are pretty cool, as I've said. I think alien stuff in real life is cool. I don't know, I used to be super into those like alien conspiracies, which I don't, yeah, which I don't totally disagree with some of the conspiracies. I think it's pretty probable that there is alien life somewhere in the universe. It's just probably not very probable that they've been here, which, yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty cool, though. Do you guys like that kind of stuff? I think it's pretty interesting. But anyways, as you can see, the floor plan is coming together. I got these kind of like shutter doors that open up into the living room, which I thought looked pretty nice. I was originally trying to put the TV right there, but it looked a little bit too weird right next to the window, so I rearranged it and then put like a little sort of desk nook area behind the couch, which is pretty nice because there's not a whole lot of space in this apartment. It's a pretty small apartment. It's originally it was that one, I forget the name of the family that lives here, but it's decorated like super funky and kind of like boho Indian style, like pretty artsy looking, so it's pretty cool. So this is completely different than that apartment. I have built in here one other time. I think this is actually where I did the vampire apartment, which is kind of interesting that I do like all the supernatural builds in this apartment. Which, the only reason I don't like this apartment is because of the hallway. and you may be able to see at some certain angles, but EA actually forgot to paint one of the panels in the hallway, which is so annoying, and I wish they would fix it, which I'm sure they could fix it in an update. I think you can kind of see it right here. It's just this blank wall with like just a blank panel. It's so annoying. Like, why hasn't that been fixed yet? It's one of my biggest pet peeves, I think, in the entire game. But yeah, in the kitchen I use those little kind of, what do you call those little pull down drapey things from Spa Day. I used it as a blind in the kitchen area, and I tried to do the same thing in the living room, but it didn't work out, so I used the blinds instead, which I think look pretty cool in this build. Oh yeah, and I also did this little like room for the portal to Six Sim, which I have never been to Six Sim. For as much as I played with aliens when I first got the game, I never been to Six Sim. And the scientist career is one of the careers that I've played the most in the game, and I've never been to Six Sim. But yeah, that just shows you how long I end up playing a household. I end up getting distracted and don't play them for a while, and then it's hard to get back into them. But once Pets comes out, I really want to devote more time to actually just playing the game, because I'm so excited for Pets. Like, it's like one of the reasons why I haven't really even opened my game, because I know it's coming and I know the game can be better than it is, which seems kind of silly. And I don't know, I'm just really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be like the best thing ever. And then, yeah, I just can't wait to see all the stuff. Like, I've watched the, what do you call that? The preview video. I can't think of the word of that. Whatever it's called, oh my god, it's going to drive me crazy. Whatever it's called. But like, kind of watching it all super slow, trying to pick out all the new things I can see, and I just can't wait to play with the pets and get all the new build objects in the new world. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and hopefully in the next month or so I'll have the rest of my computer put together. Like I've mentioned before, we are building a computer, but we're just doing it slowly so we don't have to spend a bunch of money all at once. And yeah, my game's going to run so smooth, and it's going to be beautiful, and I'm going to have the new expansion pack. I just can't wait. It's going to be a great end of the year with The Sims. I'm really looking forward to it. What else was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the bedroom a little bit. I use some, a lot of debug items, as you can see throughout the whole build, but I also use some of the mannequins because I thought it'd be kind of cool if they just had like their space outfits on the mannequins. I thought that'd be a bit of fun. Maybe they don't need to wear them all the time. So when I've played with aliens, I don't keep them in their space outfits all the time. I try to create spacey clothes with the game, the clothes that we have in the game, or custom content and stuff like that. So I did create a couple aliens after this, but I don't know. I didn't end up showing them in any of the screenshots. They weren't that exciting. They had like purple hair and purple skin. They were kind of like purple little alien beings. They were kind of fun. Maybe I'll do an alien creative sim at one point, but I didn't spend that much time on them, so I didn't really feel like sharing them, I guess. Yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you guys think of this apartment. I hope you guys like it, and hopefully this voiceover isn't too atrocious, because it has been a couple weeks since I have done this. But yeah, we've had a lot of things going on, so just been a little bit busy. Like one weekend we had my father-in-law's birthday, and then we also had friends come to visit, so it's just been a little bit hectic. And then obviously I work during the week, and I've been spending a lot of time working on art. I really want to get better at painting. It's kind of my new goal and new thing that I want to learn. So I've been spending a lot of time with that. I've been working on an acrylic painting right now just for our living room, and then I think after I finish that, because all of my acrylic paints are pretty they're not like high-end, they're not really good quality. They're okay. They're not very like strongly pigmented. They're kind of watery and stuff like that. So I really want to invest in a really nice paint set and do oil painting is what I want to get into. So yeah, a little bit of a tangent there, but that's what I've been doing. I've also been working on some arm knitting. I don't know. I always have little projects and things going on, so that does take up some of my time, but I definitely don't want to be away from YouTube as much as I've been lately, because I've really missed doing this, and hopefully you guys haven't missed me too much. I mean, I know there's so many people that upload, so I probably hasn't been that big of a deal, but I did get a little bit of like people being like, where are you? Like, are you okay? And I'm totally fine. I've just been neglectful. Oh yeah, something I should probably mention. about the build while I'm thinking about it, because I just placed those plants in the shower. I do remove those because they wouldn't let the sim get into the shower with them in there, but I thought that would be kind of cool to make it look a little bit alien-esque, having these glowing plants inside of the shower. And I also put some under the bed. The adult sim that I created didn't seem to have a problem getting in their bed, but the child sim did, because I do try to put some under the child's bed. So yeah, I removed both of those, or all three of those in the end. But one thing that I did do that I thought was pretty cool was, I forget what it's called, but it's like that glowing orb thing that kind of looks like those electricity balls that you touch your fingers to and the electricity goes all crazy. I put that in the middle of the coffee table, which I thought looked kind of cool. And then I also used the little alien baby prints that you get from the doctors, the hands on it. I put those, one by the front door and one by the portal. And I may have put one somewhere else, I forget. But I thought that would be like, they'd have to get their hand scanned to do certain things, to maybe leave the apartment or enter the apartment or lock the apartment or something, and then be able to use the portal. That way, like, the guests come over, they just couldn't do whatever they wanted to, or if they needed to, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool. So hopefully you guys like that. And hopefully you guys think this looks pretty alienist, or at least futuristic in some way. It's kind of hard to do in an apartment, but I think this one was one of the better apartments to use. It's not my favorite apartment, but it has really nice big modern windows, and it's not too big, so I thought it would be pretty perfect for this. And the only thing I wish I could have changed was the color of the front door, because it was kind of brown and matches nothing in the apartment, because everything in the apartment is like silver and white and little bits of, you know, greens and pinks and stuff like that. But anyways, this is going to be the kids' bedroom, and as you can see, I was originally going to do like a whole toddler thing with like a little nursery, but I really wanted to use this scientist station, little chemistry station for kids, so I decided that it would be a kid instead. But yeah, so I got rid of the high chair, and I really like the way this room turned out. I think it is so stinking cool. We have so many cool spacey, sciencey stuff for kids, like especially with the new art projects that came with the Parenthood Pack. It's so super cool. But speaking of the Parenthood Pack, I did use all the packs. Like, I didn't try to limit my number of packs, but that has something, or has been something I want to do. I've talked about it a whole lot, and I've had a lot of requests to do like a base game only build, so it is my intention to make that one of my next builds, either the next build or the one after that. But yeah, I just need to kind of make myself do it, because every time I go into my game, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll totally do a base game only build, and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna build this instead, and then I use whatever I want. But it has been something that I know you guys want to see, and it's something I want to do. So if that's something that you're holding out for, don't worry, I will do it. It's just kind of taken me a while, because yeah, I don't really have an excuse besides I haven't really tried, which is kind of terrible. But yeah, I remember these cool satellite dishes, so I put a couple of them around. I think I ended up removing the ones in the parents' bedroom and leave the one in the kids' bedroom. And the one satellite that I put by the dining room table, I ended up getting rid of it too, just because when I was doing screenshots, I just didn't really like the way it looked. It's kind of just, I don't know, it looks kind of awkward just sitting there. I think with a house build for an alien, it might work a little bit better, but yeah. Oh well, you can always put it back if you liked it there, but I just thought it looked a little bit weird, so you won't even see it in the screenshots because I deleted it. I really like that room divider that I put there behind the mannequin in the kids' room. I think it's so cool with the little space stuff on it, and I don't think I use it that often, but this room was perfect for it. And yeah, that came with the kids' room stuff pack. But anyways, we're already almost to the screenshots, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys yeah, are doing really well. I've missed uploading, so thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye!